Hello everyone, and welcome back to NieR Replicant. So you might be wondering, what are we doing back in the village? Well, I was growing some moonflowers. I was kind of hoping that they'd have turned into seeds by now, but I guess they didn't. So hopefully in the morning they'll turn into seeds, or by the time I'm done recording this episode. We did grow one peach moonflower. We will eventually need several peach moonflowers, several pink moonflowers, especially if we're going to go after the lunar tier, which I don't really plan on recording, but I wanted them. But we do have some quests here, including one from Yona. So.
Say, next time you go out, could you pick something up for me?
Sure.
Sure, Yona. What do you need?
A melon.
A melon? You got it.
All she wants is a melon? Okay.
Don't forget the melon.
I won't forget the melon. Huh, interesting. For some odd reason, I thought she wanted a pumpkin, and I was like, oh man, that's great, because I grew a pumpkin. But I guess she didn't actually want a pumpkin, so. Oh well. I also saw that Devila had a quest as well, so probably gonna check on that and see if that's a new quest or whether the Yona's quest was what I was already getting into. I did do some fishing, so I got the next quest done for the Fisherman's Gambit, as well as the Bon Appetit.
What have we got today? Doesn't look like I have any work for you right now.
Okay. Alright, so I guess Yona's mission was the one that was open. It just hadn't changed, so. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna head to Seafront again. And I'm going to buy Yona a watermelon, because I'm pretty sure that they have a watermelon over there. I think that there's 3? There might be 2 or 3 quests in Yona's recipes or whatever. I'm gonna try and get all of those done. I thought about heading to the Aerie, so we'll just have to see. How much stronger am I now? Like, now that I'm level 11. Oh yeah, and that was another thing. I gained another level. Whoa. But yeah, I gained another level. Wow, that actually did a pretty good chunk. I'm still scared of this guy, dude. I don't trust him. Don't trust him one bit. But yeah, we still have the Aerie to go to, of course. I did go back to the junkyard. Tried to find some titanium alloys because I wanted to really just get back into maybe improving my weapon a bit. That obviously didn't really work out in my favor. But yeah. I guess that didn't really work out in my favor. There was really nothing to find. I did level up, got some stuff that I could sell, so now we're ahead by like 50-something thousand, I think, in terms of gold. There is an achievement for getting 1,000,000 gold, which isn't necessarily hard per se, especially after a while, because there's really nothing to spend your money on. And then if you fish, I mean, you can sell fish for up to 600 a piece, depending on what kind of fish it is. So, kind of just depends on how you want to go about it. Some people do the mullet grind. I'm not into that myself. So, I always forget that I can... of course, now the deer's chasing me. No. Whoa. When will he learn? Die. Ooh, busy. Nice, nice, nice. For a minute, I thought that the quest that Devila had was actually to kill this guy. Because there is a mission specifically for him where he only and I think you get it from Seafront. And basically it's a guard that tells you that this massive shade has been, like, essentially just causing havoc out in, you know, the plains and shit. So, I thought that that's what that was about, but I guess it's not. I am gonna take all this venison, though. I've had the hiccups all day, so if I pause, I'm sorry. I've just had off and on hiccups. I don't know what's been going on, so... Don't know. But yeah, I was actually really excited. I spent all that time, fishing. I got 5 sharks, I got the 7 breams, and then I took some time to kind of explore, like, what could be caught in other areas. I think I managed to catch, like, 2 or 3 giant catfish. Not really sure what they're worth, but I don't want to sell any fish until I figure out, like, if I'll need them later, because I can't really remember what the old man asks for after the bream. I think we're kind of getting to the point where he asks for the blue marlin. But yeah, I wasn't really sure, so I just decided not to sell anything. So, but yeah, we need a ton of materials, including iron ore. For some odd reason, I thought I had collected like a decent amount of iron ore, and I guess I'm just crazy, because I didn't. Now that we got a new word, I'm gonna have to update my words too. But yeah, I also started kind of like looking into what game I should play next. Obviously, people are gonna want me to play Automata, since it follows right after like NieR Replicant, even though it's like 1,000 some years. I will play that, but I was thinking afterwards, if people wanted me to play the original Replicant, not the original Replicant, if they wanted me to play NieR Gestalt, there we go, if they wanted me to play Gestalt, then I could play Gestalt. Drakengard's also on the table, even though I've never beaten Drakengard. And, I mean, at this point, there's really not much more to the series, unfortunately. We haven't really gotten a lot of new content. And of course, I still have a ton of other games that I want to play in between, so there's that as well. Oh, I should have gone to the beach first, but oh well. Gimme. Seaweed! Alright, old man, take your bream.
Here's your fish.
Well, swab the deck and call me Ishmael. I knew you could do it. Hand them over, whippersnapper.
I think these are worth more on the open market than the rainbow trout I caught earlier.
Worth ain't squat. It's what you learn from the catch that matters. Now stop all this fool talk about your wallet and get to practicing.
I wonder how long he trains us this time.
Hey, Pops. What does sprinting 20 kilometers have to do with fishing?
20 kilometers? Wow.
You won't be catching anything with them scrawny little stick limbs. We gotta get you buffed up.
Your fishing skill has improved. Alright, old man, what you got for me now?
The next assignment is 5 black bass.
No.
Go and give it everything you got, apprentice.
Black bass.
I trust that you are not abusing our labors for the purpose of easy profit, old man.
Oh, and would a little compensation be a bad thing? I'm teaching invaluable techniques here, you floating magazine.
Lies! It is
Lies.
clear that money is your ultimate goal. The Grimoire Vice is not to be referred to as a mere periodical.
Oh, this guy cracks me up. I don't have 5 black bass. How many do I have? I know I have some. Let's see. Fishing. I have rainbow trout. I only have 2. And I only caught 2 giant catfish. Alright, so I only need 3 more. Either way, I'm turning in this quest first.
I found your ingredients.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's see how this tastes.
I think what he was making, it was a shark fin soup is what it was, if I remember correctly.
Okay, here you are. Go ahead. Let me know what you think.
Here goes.
Well,
This is fantastic. I've never had anything like it.
splendid. In that case, we have a new special. Maybe I'll even name it after you. Oh, and here's some payment. Thanks again.
Ooh, 5,000 gold? Wow.
Voila! One bowl of our local specialty.
Wow. It's actually pretty impressive. So, I actually have never finished the Bon Appetit quest. And the reason for that is because
Here for some
I never had the time to get the shark.
Thanks for your business.
And I don't know why, like, I just never took the time to do it. And then here's the thing, whenever you get to the second half of the game, there are some quests that just no longer exist. So, like, the Bon Appetit quest, you cannot complete it once you get to the second half of the game, because foraging for mushrooms, and even buying mushrooms, becomes impossible. Same as, like, needing, like, mutton. If you needed mutton for anything, mutton no longer exists either. There's just some items that are absolutely unobtainable, so best of luck to you, I guess. But yeah. So I'll have to go and I'll have to catch some black bass on my own time. Oops.
If you're ready to get...
Yeah, give me 40 lugworms. Give me 40 earthworms. I don't need any more lures. I don't need to buy sardines. I can catch them on my own.
Come back.
But catching the black bass is gonna be annoying. I mean, they show up enough, but not enough for me to want to sit here and do it right now. But they'll be easier to catch, though, so they're definitely easier to catch than a freaking giant catfish. But yeah, the reason why I'm doing all these side quests is that once you reach a certain part of the game, you can't complete previous side quests. And so you want to complete as many as you can in order to get the rewards, really. Alright, let's go ahead and go to word edit, because we've gotten some new words. Okay, the magic is all the same. Okay, all the weapons are still the same. But best assure, Bessie Soles. Those are the better words, I guess. Good enough for me. That big shade should be back too. I don't know if I want to keep killing it just because it takes so long to kill, but... And actually, now that I think about it, I don't like Dark Hand. I have not. I've been trying to use it more because it's not really one I used before. I mean, I used it, but like not very often. And now I'm kind of remembering why, and it's because I really don't like it that much. Giant spider silk. We need more rainbow spider silk. That's what we need. Also, we need a new weapon. That'd be nice. It'd be nice if I could actually upgrade Beast Bane, but I need quite a few things for that. Let's see. But I guess it's time to progress the story, even though I don't... It's not that I don't want to, it's just... We'll at least give Yona her melon. And then after that, I guess we're gonna head to the Eyrie. And then we'll have a new companion. We could probably summon a shit ton of Dark Lances now, though. Yeah. I mean, it essentially does, like, the same amount. So, like, I'm not exactly, like, impressed or anything. Ooh, oh, he still does, like, a crap ton of damage, though. If he does hit me, anyways. At least I don't have to use, like, defense, like, drops now or anything like that, though. I was really hoping to at least have, like, Beast Bane upgraded, like, once. But it's harder when I'm playing this for the sake of YouTube versus just playing it on my own, because I can literally just spend, like, 4 or 5 days just grinding freaking materials and not really have to think about it, versus on YouTube, I'm like, crap, I don't want to spend a whole week grinding for materials and then not give people something to watch. So I'm kind of playing this a bit more hastily than I was before, which I wouldn't necessarily condone, because like I said, this is a game where take your time, like talk to NPCs, learn everything that you can. Like I said, because I've played this so many times, I could probably explain to you anything that needs explaining. but that's not the point. The point is that if you're gonna play it for yourself, and I highly recommend that you do, take your time, don't rush it, you know, get all the materials you can, you know, basically scrounge for everything, alright? Don't take anything for granted, because once you reach the second half of the game, certain things become harder to find and or impossible to find, and you're gonna have a rough time of it if you're just rushing through everything. At least that's my opinion anyways. So, alright, Yona, bringing you your melon. We can try and catch a few fish maybe, but I know y'all want to see the story. So we'll do that before I go catching any fish. Plus I want to check on my moonflower seeds, see if they finally freaking wilted. Because I have to wait for them to wilt before I plant new ones. Plus I have to buy more moonflower seeds anyways. And yes, they are called moonflowers until they turn into the lunar tears. Then they are lunar tears. So just in case if you guys were confused and or getting frustrated with me calling it a moonflower, that is what it is called until it is a lunar tear. A lunar tear is a rare hybrid of moonflower. Alright, Yona. Here's your melon. Your watermelon. I don't know if any of you know the watermelon videos, but yeah.
I got your melon, Yona.
Thanks.
If there's anything else you want, just let me know.
Well, since you offered, would you mind getting me a watermelon?
A watermelon this time? Sure thing.
But wasn't that a Huh? What? Was that not a watermelon? I thought... Oh, that was just regular melon. Oh. Okay, so where can I buy a watermelon? Oh. I don't remember. I wonder if that other shop has it. Let's see, because we have the food shop over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a look. She's right here.
We've got...
Yep. Do you have a watermelon? No.
Come back.
I mean, I know I have a gourd. Which I thought I was planting a pumpkin seed, but that's the thing. I guess I wasn't paying attention. Alright, back to Seafront to see if they have a watermelon. If they don't have a watermelon, then I'm screwed, because the only place that would have a watermelon would be the desert. And I can't go to the desert right now. And no, I'm not killing this thing again. But I do want the item. Whoa. That was rude. Whoa. You, sir, have a bad temper. Whoa. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Alright, clay. Because honestly, I don't even think I get that much experience from that guy. I was kind of just killing him for the sake of killing him. I mean, I already got a better word from him, so... A better verse, I guess you can call it. I'm not gonna get the venison either. Man, there's a bunch of running around. Not that I didn't expect it to be, it's just... I'm realizing now there's like so many side quests I kind of just breezed through because I was like, I'll just get them in the second half. And then I realized I couldn't get them in the second half. And then by the time you get to the second half, well, you can't really go back to the first half. So then I was like, oh, well, damn. So Bon Appetit was one of them. Obviously these melon quests were another one. Hey, lady! Lady! Please tell me you have a watermelon.
Care for some...
I don't care. She's got mushrooms. I know that. There's a melon, a gourd. I already have all that. Well, okay, first of all, I'm going to need all of these, so give me like 25 of each. Just go ahead and give me 20. Okay. Okay, anyways, for 30. So she doesn't have one. Rice plant, freesia, rice, beans, gourd, melon.
Thanks for your...
Yeah, well damn. Do they have a general marketeer? I mean, they do, but...
We got them.
The latest advancement in Give me, like, 13 of you. All my money.
I'll just...
Alright, anybody else? I mean, the weapons guy is not gonna have anything. Do you have anything?
We've got...
Precious materials from exotic lands. Oh, you have the natural rubber. Moldavite.
See you later.
I know I'll need Moldavite. Oh, I need one more goat hide. Okay, where would I get a watermelon? Where to get watermelon? I guess it really is gonna be the desert, so I guess I am kind of screwed. I can try and get the goat hide, though. And I'll go ahead and do that. And then I guess we're gonna be fishing, because I don't know if I can complete the airy stuff within a decent time limit. We'll see, though. I mean, goat hide should actually be pretty simple to get. Should be easy to obtain. I'm surprised I didn't have 10 of them already, but I bet you it's probably because at some point I probably sold some. Can't believe I was up 50k, now I'm down to 30. All because I'm buying stuff for, frickin' what's it? Moonflower farming. Also, I don't know why my seeds are not, dying. So, the way that moonflowers work is you essentially want to plant them in staggering colors. So, red and gold creates peach, and red and blue creates pink. And so, like, when you plant them in staggering colors, so like red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, and then the next stack would be, you know, red, blue, but alternating. Anyways, once you do that, you have a chance of getting a hybrid. The thing is that you don't want to pick those flowers, per se. With the pinks you do, but you want to wait until you have enough seeds, and then you can pick them. But you want to let them die, and the reason you want to let them die is because you can then collect the seeds, and then you can plant more of them. If you use a bounty fertilizer, you gain more, with a bounty fertilizer, you gain more,
We've got some...
shit. You gain more, seeds. That's what I was trying to say.
Make sure you...
Do you have a watermelon?
Come back.
I'm just being creepy, going up to everybody. You got a watermelon? Lady.
Why not?
Why not fill your garden with flowers? So you have a bell pepper seed, but you don't have...
I hope...
You don't have watermelon? Ugh. Yona, I love you, but, like, damn. You're really gonna make me, like, go all the way to the desert to buy you a damn watermelon. Tragic. Because the Airy right now doesn't sell anything. It'll sell stuff later, but not when we need the watermelon, which is now. Same as the Mystical Forest. The Mystical Forest doesn't sell anything either, so I'm kind of stuck on the watermelon thing until we can go to the desert. Berries. A lizard tail. Alright, goats. I just need one goat hide. That's all I need. So it is within your best interest to comply. Goat meat. Goat meat. Third time's the charm? Damn. Goat meat. There are 2 more goats up here. I am needing that iron ore though, so I'm not even mad. Pap. Pop pap. Hide? No. Hide? Yes! Alright, so we are good on that quest. I know I can catch black bass in that water, but I'd really rather not. I only need 3 more. Ooh, a mushroom. Mushroom. Also, I'm sorry if there's anybody that gets kind of disoriented with the way I turn the camera. I tend to see details very quickly, and I turn towards them very quickly. I know that a few of my friends have noted before that when they watch me play games, it makes them motion sick. So I do apologize, it is the way I play games. I don't know, it's never bothered me. Not that I don't know what motion sickness is like, because I definitely do know what motion sickness is like, it's just playing games does not make me motion sick. It actually takes like real movement that my body can feel in order for me to get motion sick, so. Alright, let's see what we can catch. Let's see, earthworm. I know
Perhaps I could use some of my magic to scoop the fish from the water.
Wait, you can do that?
If I can establish a line of sight with the fish, then yes.
Well, can you?
It's a carp.
No.
No.
Indeed.
Then Vice, you're not helping. Just saying. These are all carp. I don't need carp. I know that I've managed to catch catfish just by using a lure? I don't know. I don't think I've used a lugworm. I think lugworm's just gonna get me garbage. Yeah, pretty sure it's just... No? No? What is that? A stick? I've never caught an old branch before. That's interesting. That's my first old branch. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure it's all garbage. Okay, so what do I catch if I throw in a carp? I wonder. See, that's kind of what I like about the fishing. It's all very experimental. Alright, we have something, but I think that this is a giant catfish. So, we're catching it pretty quick though. I mean, all things considered. At least faster than I was catching stuff before. But yeah, if it's just a giant catfish, then we might as well just switch to the lure. But yeah, I was fishing this morning before work, and yeah, my thumbs were very sore from all the fishing. I caught a lot of crap. Like, literally just nothing good. Whoa. Things just darting all over the place. What in the world? I'm too tired for all this fishing. I just want to see what it is. That is a giant catfish. Okay. Yeah, so that's something we've already caught before. Let's try a lure. Okay, this is not a catfish. It's not a carp. So it may be a black bass, or it's gonna be a rainbow trout, but I think rainbow trout's only in the northern plains, so it should be a black bass. Yeah, that looks like a black bass to me. Awesome. So we can just use a lure to do that. Well, crap. So if I can get 3 more, that'll eat my lure, yeah. The vibration was really strong, so with catfish, if the vibration is super strong, you just have to like pull right away before the bobber goes under. But I don't really like doing that because I don't really feel the need to catch a catfish. But yeah, if we can catch the next 3 black bass, we can just turn in those other quests and we're essentially done. I mean, well, the merchant will give us more quests, but they're not like super important or anything. I just want to know where I can get a damn watermelon, but I'm pretty sure it's the desert, because there is a veggie and fruit stand there in the desert. But we don't have access to the desert yet, all the more reason that, you know, we should go to the area so that we can open up new areas, but I don't know, that always worries me. Because, like, the more you open, also the more restrictive the game kind of becomes in a way. It becomes open and yet not. So I kind of get a little worried when it comes to that. Just one more black bass, come on. Just one more. That's garbage. An old branch. Good old branch. You know what? That's like me when I go fishing in real life. I'm actually kind of excited because I am going fishing next week. And the thing is like, I've been fishing before, but it was when I was a kid. You know, so my parents obviously bought me those kiddie rods, and I never caught crap. We would go to, like, the local park, and the local park, like, barely has any fish, and if you're gonna catch any fish, it's gonna be, like, a minnow. And we went to, like, one lake one time, and my mom is convinced that I caught a tiny fish. I don't remember catching any fish. I remember my mom, like, getting mad at me for getting my, there we go. I remember my mom getting mad at me for getting my line tangled so many times, and then she had to untangle it, but I do not remember catching any fish. So, but I'm kind of in that era where I'm becoming older, and I realize that while I have, like, skills that can benefit a workplace, I don't have skills that benefit me in real life. As far as, like, if having a job was less important than, say, surviving, you know, in the wild, I don't have any of those skills, right? I don't have any of those life skills. So I've been trying to kind of brush up on those. So I'm going fishing. Whoa. But yeah, I'm going fishing next week, or this weekend. I'm gonna see if I can catch me a fish, and then if so, I'm gonna also learn how to, like, clean it, you know. I'll have to scale it. But yeah, I'll obviously have to learn how to scale it, you know, gut it, all that, and then cook it up, which I can cook, so that's fine. I've been working on gardening. So far, I've only managed to grow tomatoes and blueberries, but, you know, it's a start. And I've also learned how to make my own bread. So, and it's honestly been an adventure. Like, yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and at first I was pretty, like, annoyed by it, because the results, there's no instant gratification, you know? It's something that takes time, it takes patience, and I'm not really that patient of a person. So these things are really difficult for me, but once everything kind of comes together, you know, when your tomatoes are coming in and you can pick the blueberries, like, straight off the bush and eat them and stuff like that, like, it really is rewarding. So if you've never tried anything like that, I would say give it a go. Alright, you old coot, I have your black bass. I think there's only one more quest after this for the fisherman, actually.
I'm back with those fish, Pops.
Well, raise the mainsail and call me Cletus. That's some nice work, youngster. Keep it up, and you just might have a chance of catching the fish.
Which fish?
Perhaps the day'll come when I tell you. Now, let me show you the next technique.
I love how fishing in this game is an invisible skill that really doesn't mean anything. The next day...
You're on a whole different level now, you wee minnow. Don't you agree?
Oh, I've certainly improved. But I still feel like your training is way harder than it needs to be.
Ain't no shortcuts in life, son.
That is true. Alright. You got nothing else for me, Pops?
Here we are, a stone's throw from the ocean. Not a single man in town knows how to fish properly.
Oh, well, okay. So right now we don't have any more quests from the old man. Eventually we will, but I guess right now he doesn't have anything for us. The merchant will have more for us, but not that it's going to do us any good right now, considering the fact that we still can't complete Yona's quests. At least not just yet. Starfish. Black Pearl. Hell yeah. That is what I'm talking about. Thank you. Nice. We always love to see it. It's a great upgrade component. So now we're gonna go this way because we need to go turn in the stuff for the merchant. And then he'll give us the next quest for him. I mean, I'm glad that there's plenty to do, but it does suck considering the fact that you don't get any experience for these.
I've got all the stuff you asked for.
Your timing is, what's the word? Impeccable. They're gearing up to launch the trading vessel soon. As soon as the cargo's on the ship, I can get my business rolling. But if you want to help load it, I can throw in a little extra.
Sure, why not? Wow, this is a mess.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, they're loading cargo from all sorts of traders onto this ship. It's kind of like, you know, egalitarianism.
Right. Anyway, leave it to me. We'll get this stuff organized in no time.
If you carry the cargo to the front of the ship, the crew can bring it inside for us.
Carry it over there.
If I may,
Yeah? What is it?
what are we doing here?
We're organizing this guy's stuff.
Let me rephrase myself. This man is looking to open his own business, yes?
Exactly.
Then would it not be more appropriate for him to take care of his own belongings?
The guy's in a pinch, Vice. We're just helping him out.
I yearn for the day when someone shows such kindness to us.
Okay, all done.
You're fantastic. Now we just have to wait for the ship to leave. You mind if I pay you after the transaction's complete? I can give you more money that way, and then everything will be, you know, awesome.
That's not the word I was expecting you to say. But sure, I can wait.
Thanks. Boy, the launch of this ship can't come soon enough.
Okay, so he doesn't pay us right now. So, bounty fertilizer, rice seedling. No, I want watermelon. So I love how Vice basically is, I guess, he's pretty much logical. You know, he's the logical one, right? And again, we kind of come down to the fact that NieR, brother NieR, has this like naivety about him, where he believes that everybody's like, there's kindness in all people. And it kind of shows like that duality, there's that polarity, you know? And you see Vice just trying to understand why we're doing all this stuff, whereas, you know, NieR's just happy to do it. So, because he's just happy to help. So, for everything with Vice, everything is transactional. With NieR, everything is not transactional. He just wants, you know, the world to be happier and kinder and all that stuff. He's all sunshine and rainbows. There we go. That's what I was getting at. Alright, I suppose we do have time to head to the Eyrie, since there's really nothing else going on right now. So we will go ahead and head there. So yeah, every time I upload one of these videos, YouTube reminds me that it's not monetized, which I don't mind. I don't really need the reminder, of course. I know it's not monetized. But it is kind of sad. I understand their reasoning. Their reasoning obviously is because the music is copyrighted. And while I could just turn off the music and add my own music, I feel like that's just so wrong, considering how amazing this music is. So I'd rather not be able to monetize any of this, just so that people can enjoy the tunes and the story, rather than have to do all this editing to kind of take away from the authenticity of the series. Alright, no watermelon. No watermelon. And those flowers are really forgiving, because they should have been just bleh. They should have been dead by now. And yet they're not. I bet they're still up there just chilling. And I'm just waiting for them to turn into seeds, dude. And that's the only thing. If you are going to do the Moonflower quest, and if you're not going to do time manipulation, which I do not do time manipulation, because I don't agree with it myself. Nope, they're still good. I don't agree with time manipulation myself. If you're going to do it without, just know that moonflowers, they take 12 hours to bloom, and then essentially 12 hours to die, but they sometimes can take like 13 or 14 hours to die clearly. So, alright, off to the area we go. Ooh, it's all nice and sunny, which means there will be less shades. Not that it really matters. It's not really doing anything to us by there being more shades. Oh, it does mean that there's a lot more mutton, though. I probably should just take a day to do a mutton farm, really. Especially since I don't really have that much wool, either. I'll do it later, though. There will be time. Get up to at least 99 mutton. Really? That's not a lot of money, either. We only get 99 mutton, and the woman only pays us like 1,500 per. So 20 would be 3. So 2, 4, 6. That'd be 9. 9, 12. So essentially, we would just get what? 9, 12, 13, 500? Yeah. So we'd get 13,500 gold for 90 mutton. That's not a lot. I could probably get more fishing. That's why I don't really understand it when people choose to do the mutton grind over fishing, because fishing will earn you more money. Especially, well, depending on— whoa!
Shades!
Okay.
What the hell are you doing here? We thought you could use a hand.
Yes, and I do believe a heartfelt thank you is in order, hmm?
Yeah, that's not happening.
What could have caused these shades to appear in such force?
I don't know, but they're all over the village, too.
Then we need to go help. We might be able to find a sealed verse while we're at it.
Okay. I feel a sneeze coming on, and now's not the time for it. Okay, so these shades that are in red bubbles, they're immune to magic. Excuse me. I knew that was gonna happen too. Finding magic-resistant shades, like you've already been doing. But yeah, these ones in red bubbles, they're immune to magic. If we just go up here, then...
This is hard.
Well, I wasn't going to write a letter, I was going to heal myself, but yeah, alright, fine, Vice. Not that I don't have enough— whoa. Alright, here we go. There it is! Look at that. Big lizard. It's big boss time.
Keep your guard raised.
As if there were any other choice.
Rot in hell, you fucking asshole!
Did you just say what I think you said?
He's so innocent.
Tear out your goddamn eyes and piss in the sockets!
Wow.
Good sweet lord. I have never heard such a thing.
There
Time
we go.
struggles. You must hurry.
I was like, I barely got that. Punch! And then it hits those houses, like, those poor people. Like, they just literally just got demolished. Like, imagine you're in your house hiding from monsters. Someone just smacks a giant lizard, and it's like, yeah, no. Yeah, there's people in those.
I'll take care of the big one. You worry about the rest.
And there she goes. It's fine. So here.
Get out, half-breed. You brought these shades here. We don't want you. Just leave us in peace.
Not the friendliest town in the world, is it?
You disgust me. You disgust us all. Don't you dare call yourself human. Get out! Get out of our village!
What is wrong with you people? She's trying to help you.
Don't defend me.
Poor Kaine. Yeah, they're just like, oh yeah, you're the reason the shades are here, and it's like, and then they're calling her half-breed and everything else. Like, damn. Now, normally I would be a lot more leveled up.
Kaine, sorry to keep you. Why are these people saying such horrible things about you?
Whatever. It's all true anyway.
But it's not, though.
What is that thing it's holding? It appears to be spewing them from within.
Well, whatever it is, we need to take it out first.
Yeah, no, these things will spit out magic. And I don't want it. And then when you find out what these things are, it's even more disturbing, so... Ow. Rude. There we go. One more punch. Oh yeah, that's right. I forget, we do that. What? Still not dead though. It's more just angry.
Damn it! Quit running already!
Kaine, I'll drive him to you. Get up there and wait for him.
Alright, watch yourself.
At least she's cooperating with us now, you know? Yeah. I get it. I have to destroy all these?
Don't let it get away.
I won't. Soon Kaine and I will have it surrounded.
Just in case, I want to make sure I have them all destroyed. There we go. Smack! Alright. Now the big ol' face off.
This ends now, asshole.
Alright, I'm on my way.
We should join her.
Right.
I mean, I'm working on it. Maybe not as fast as I'd like, but I'm working on it. kind of hoping that one of these boxes would have a watermelon, because sometimes it has, stuffs. Oh wait, I don't need to go up here. I can go here. There we go. The angles get me sometimes, not even gonna lie.
You can escape us no longer.
Oh.
It's great to have you on our side, Kaine.
Shit.
Oh my god, shut up.
Oh my god, shut up. Oh yeah.
Look, just try and keep up, okay?
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, I'm doing my best, Kaine. Oh, the smoke. Yeah, that's rough.
Kaine. It's me, Grandma. Oh, how you've grown.
Kaine, what's wrong?
Oh, it gladdens my heart to finally see you again.
Grandma?
Come, Kaine. Come to your grandma's side. You've been lonely for so long. So much pain, so much despair. Why go on living anymore? Kaine?
Is that it?
Hmm?
Are you finished yet?
Don't speak to your grandma like...
You're going to stop talking now. And then I'm going to slowly walk over to you, cram my hand inside your goddamn bitch-ass chest, and pull out your fucking heart!
Hell yeah.
My grandmother would never say that to me. She'd never tell me to give up on life. Never! I've spent my entire life searching for a way to avenge her death. She gave me the strength to deal with this goddamn mutant body. Do you know how long I've been like this? How much I loathe myself?
Oh, Kaine.
Mounting a last desperate offensive, I see.
That attack's bad news.
It's alright, Kaine. You're not alone anymore. I'm gonna take out this awful thing.
Now!
I'm on it!
Barely. There we go. Done, done, and done. Skewered. Just like that.
Kaine!
I think she intends to perish where she lies. And in truth, perhaps death is the greatest comfort we can offer her.
That's not your decision. You don't get to decide who lives and who dies. She's alive. She has meaning and worth, and we're going to save her. Everyone has something to live for. Even Kaine. Even Yona.
Perhaps you should save your pretty words for her instead of wasting them on me.
Fair. Don't worry, Kaine. We're on our way. We're coming.
Grandma, can I rest now? I'm so tired.
Kaine, over here! Don't give up! You're stronger than that! Don't you dare give up now!
This woman is more trouble than she's worth.
That's it. Come on!
There we go.
You're going to live, Kaine!
Live? What for?
What?
Aww.
I had my revenge. And now it's over.
Oh, now, see here. This is rich.
Weiss?
We helped you in some mad quest for vengeance, and now you think to bid us adieu? How can a fighter so skilled be cursed with such a thick head? A true warrior would fight. They would give all in the service of their friends.
Friends?
That's right. He's right. Kaine, we're friends now.
See here, that was hardly the point.
Okay, then what is the point? Kaine, we need your help. Will you fight with us?
Fool, you cannot simply ask her outright. There is a proper order to these matters. One must ease into the topic with carefully considered words before commencing negotiations. Book? How dare you? I am Grimoire Weiss, wielder of arcane...
Weiss, then.
Do not abbreviate my name.
You're an ass. But you're right. I can't just live for revenge.
You mean... you're coming with us?
These swords of mine need a true home. But you'll do for now.
And now we have Kaine. Dispatch a magical doppelganger. Dark Phantasm's okay.
So, Black Scroll got your sister, huh?
Yeah. And we need the sealed verses to cure her.
Gotcha.
What is it?
Well, I'm not sure if this will help, but I know a guy who has the same disease. He's a king, actually, and his kingdom has been trying to find a cure for a while. It's possible they may have something.
You think they may have discovered a cure?
I said it's possible. I didn't say it happened. Anyway, the place is called Facade. It's deep within the desert.
We should go check it out. If nothing else, we might be able to find some clues there.
Indeed. And if this proves successful, it would certainly make our task a good deal easier.
Alright. So now Kaine is part of our party. And she's going to join us on stuffs. So the thing is she doesn't come in with us whenever we're in towns and stuff. NPCs and stuff, they don't tend to do that. Not that it's that big of a deal, but the area is now done. We are also level 12, and we now have the Dark Phantasm, which, I mean, I'm not really gonna use it, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so Kaine will follow us, and she'll help us fight out in the field. We don't really control her, so I was like, we don't actually control her. She kind of fights on her own, but we don't have to worry about her dying or anything like that. So.
How does one reach the desert?
We need to head back to the village, then leave by the east gate.
I imagine a tome such as myself will find an arid desert climate quite delightful.
I mean, I suppose so. I don't know, I'm not a book. But now that we're able to head to Facade, we can probably start to pick up the watermelon. We also have different shades out here now. Now that Kaine is part of our party, the shades are a little bit more powerful. We have different types of shades. And you'll see kind of that becoming a common occurrence. So the more that we progress, the different types of shades will start to show up. We'll start getting spellcasters and all different manner of creatures kind of showing up in these simple areas. Because obviously the game is supposed to become more challenging as we continue on. not really anything like huge, but there are some pieces of the shades, especially the rare items, kind of like the dented metal bats. We will absolutely need those for weapon upgrades in the future. And this is kind of like where I start to get kind of frustrated. There are some types of shades that drop these special items, and not only are the shades themselves rare, but the items that they drop are rare. So this can make it very frustrating. This is why I've never maxed out every single weapon, just because it's not really a venture I see myself doing because I don't enjoy it. You know, I don't mind getting the simpler achievements, like getting a lunar tier, even though that is difficult in its own sort of way. But I don't mind stuff like that, but yeah, the minute I have to start doing things like, you know, killing these special shades that, you know, where RNGesus absolutely hates me, this is where we start kind of having a problem. It was the same in Automata, so yes. Alright, so we're starting to get a lot more words now. So I'll have to do a word edit here soon. But yeah, now we can actually head to Facade. Once we're in Facade, we're gonna have a lot more, we're gonna end up with a lot more quests that we can do. You know, this is a JRPG, which means there's just side quests upon side quests. You know, it's obviously not the type of game that you can just rush into and rush past without doing any sort of side anything. If you did, one, you're missing out on story elements, but two, you're also missing out on good opportunities to get some good items, so wouldn't really recommend doing that sort of thing in any sort of JRPG. So JRPGs are all about taking your time. They are meant to be played for a long, 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 long time. What was it? My friend Marissa was just like, man, now you're gonna end up with another 25-part series. Considering we're on part 6 and we haven't even made it to Facade yet, and we're only like 3 sealed verses in, this is gonna be a lot more than 25 episodes. But also, I have to consider what I'm going to do when kind of showing off the different endings. So, that's another reason I kind of want to get the side quests, like, out of the way. Because side quests, once completed, they carry over. Damn. But they carry over, so it's one of those things where if I complete these quests now, I don't have to worry about completing them once I'm in the multiple endings mode. I don't have to worry about that because they'll already be completed and they'll count. So, definitely something to consider. Do them while you have the chance. Do them as soon as possible. That way you're not having to worry about it later. I'm gonna take one last check at my seeds. Kaine will stay outside the city whenever we go into the city. I think there's like a cutscene the first time it happens, but I'm not sure.
Hey.
Yep.
What's up?
I'll wait outside.
What? Why? It's way safer inside the village.
It's fine. I like being alone. If you head out from another exit, I'll just meet you there.
You sure? I know Yona would be really excited to meet you.
Don't force the issue now. Her mind is clearly made up. Not everyone loves the company of others as much as you.
All right, I won't push it.
See you in a bit.
I love her. Laura Bailey's voice is just freaking fantastic. Her range of what characters she can do, phenomenal. And Kaine, like, dear lord, if I could choose a woman to have as my wife, that would be Kaine. But that also might say a lot about me, because clearly she's a very temperamental sort of person. So maybe I just like being abused. Alright. Anyways, so that's all I have for this episode. Go ahead and leave a like if you like this episode and if you want to see more. We do have memberships open now. If you sign up for memberships, you will be able to join me on my Discord so that you can chat with me whenever you want. It'll also open you up to being able to play games with me, like multiplayer games. And I'll be buying a few of those that we can play together. Right now I don't have very many. We'd probably keep it simple to Final Fantasy XIV or Minecraft or something like that. Just things that I have already. But yeah, those will be available if you sign up for the membership perks. Plus, you'll get priority response to comments and other things. Plus, you'll have a membership badge. So, doing all that obviously helps me a lot, and I do appreciate it. But it's optional. You will never have to worry about me making any of my content for members only. But anyways, thank you so much for your continued support of this channel. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao you guys!